Hey, Christina here with Frequency Fridays. Welcome back. So, today we are talking about cellular intelligence, and this is such a massive topic. So, let me just put this disclaimer out there. I am a regular layperson, I am not a scientist. I am learning basically off of what I'm curious about. So, forgive me if my language is not right on for you practitioners in the building. I have to have my notebook for this, y'all. All right, so we are talking about cellular intelligence today. And cellular intelligence refers to the amazing abilities of our cells. Each cell has its own infinite intelligence. They communicate, they make decisions, they adapt, they perform complex tasks crucial for our homeostasis and well-being. Cellular intelligence is essential to our self-healing functions. It ensures the smooth operation of our bodies. Isn't that amazing? How we were so magnificently and wonderfully and fearfully made. Like, there's so many things that we do not have to think about. There's so many things that we don't have to consider for our bodies to operate in harmony. We do have to think about and consider what things are going to take us out of harmony, take our cellular world out of harmony. So cells communicate through chemical and electrical signals, which form complex networks. So let's just define the word signal. It's an indication or a sign of a situation. It's an indicator. It's an alert system. It's a symptom that arises where our body is communicating to us and trying to talk to us when it needs our attention, when our cells are doing their job and they need some assistance to maintain homeostasis. So it's a very vast word, signal, and it's multifaceted, right? Signals, there's a lock and key system. So we have a signaling producing cell, and we have a signal receiving cell. So the signal molecule must have the correct shape to fit into the receptor site. You can't just, signals are happening all day long, and there are so many signals that are coming at us. So much is going on. So there has to be some type of system and mechanism for there to be to manage the chaos, right? So I'm super thankful for that. So how do cells send these signals? Signals are sent through hormones and neurotransmitters, for example. And a successful signal is a communication trigger that changes something within the receiving cell. And failure to produce or receive a signal disrupts our homeostasis. So it's really important that that our cells are able to clearly communicate with one another so that we can maintain harmony and homeostasis within our body. So, drinking water and having the nutrients that our body can recognize and understand how to digest are two really simple things that is, we're finding it harder to even execute those things with the types of food that are so readily available to us today and the quality of water that is so accessible to us today. I have a couple of cells with me that I want to talk about. So we got the mitochondria. I think everybody is familiar with the mitochondria nowadays. I didn't learn about mitochondria cell until at least a couple of years ago, but it's known as the powerhouse, which is why I really resonated with this cell originally. I was like, ooh, that word deeply resonates with me. And then recently I learned that the mitochondria actually is in the woman, comes from the woman. And I find that to be very powerfully interesting. We know that the world cannot continue to evolve without the woman. And so it's very interesting that the cell that provides the energy for the body to function comes solely from the woman. That's pretty magnificent, right? I'm so thankful to be blessed to be a woman. And then we've got the Golgi apparatus. And you can think about this cell as your own personal Amazon. It manufactures and it produces cells. It gives them their function and their job to do, and it programs them with signals, and it sends it out on its way to go and do what it needs to do out in the body to maintain balance, harmony, and homeostasis. Pretty dope, right? Like, I can't even fathom what all is going on inside of my body. It's pretty miraculous. Okay, and then I have this as an example of the lock and key system that I was mentioning. And I hope that you can see this clearly. So we've got a bunch of cells, and we've got these are the receptor sites. And so this signaling mechanism, the communication that's seeking to be received, is to regulate glucose. So there's many of molecules here, but not every molecule can fit into this receptor site. There we go. Only one of these 3 molecules can fit into the receptor site. And I hope you can see this. And so now we can regulate our blood sugar because this cell produced a signal alerting another cell that, oh, our sugar is too high. We need to manage this. Let's get on that. And the cell received it, and it's going to go do what it needs to do to regulate our sugar. So, lastly, I'll submit this to you again. You are miraculously and wonderfully made. And using the AO scanner to educate yourself, about your molecules and molecular structure is such a gift. So you can use inner voice. And something that I learned that I thought was very interesting is that emotions have the ability to trump the functional instruction of a cell, which means it's going to derail that cell, and that cell's not going to go where it was intended to go to do its job. The emotion will derail the functional instruction of a cell. Like, that's pretty massive in my opinion, that emotions are that powerful. And so inner voice, that's what it's doing in the background. As you're listening to those tones, it's literally cleaning out your receptor sites, getting the junk out of the receptor sites where molecules and neurotransmitters have been sent to the wrong place because an emotion trumped its functional instruction. So it's cleaning house. It's cleaning their receptor sites. I believe I understood that right. I hope I did. But that is my understanding. So it's bringing balance, because you need your receptor sites to be clear and to be clean so that they can receive the signals that were intended for that receptor site. So that is a huge benefit. That's what's happening behind the scenes in the inner voice. If that helps you understand the why behind the inner voice. I know I love to understand the whys behind the things that I am using. And so you've got your hormone scan, you've got your comprehensive scan, you've got the vitals, and all of that is questioning your body to see where are you out of alignment, what needs some support, so that your body can get into an optimized state and remember what its job is, remember what it is supposed to do, remember how to send signals, remember how to receive signals so that the body can do what the body is designed to do. That is what the AO scanner is all about assisting us with doing. So I hope that this brings you value. If you are intrigued more about your AO scanner, please connect with the person who invited you into this group. Pose questions here in the Facebook group. There's plenty of folks who can assist you with your curiosities. Yeah. Request a demo if you haven't had one yet. I'm sure the person who invited you would love to accommodate you with that. And I just encourage you to be well. Listen to your body. Your body is such an amazing teacher. It's sending you signals. It's sending you indicators. It's sending you alerts through symptoms that you are noticing. So do not overlook the symptoms that your body is communicating to you, because your body is communicating to you for a reason, because it needs your conscious support to get it back into homeostasis. All right? Take care. Have a great weekend.